Hey, okay, so a lot of you have been asking about the 5D New Earth, right?
I just cannot tolerate it. It's almost painful to be in this situation because it goes against every cell in my body.
We're about to enter a new reality, or what is also known as shifting into a new timeline or a new dimensional reality. First,
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all pay. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just
Hey, okay, so a lot of you have been asking about the 5D New Earth, right? The 5D. What's the 5D? Like all this kind of stuff. All right, so the basic thing is that, yes, the planet is splitting. It's splitting, it's raising in vibration. It is raising to a new dimension. And in my understanding, and the understanding of a lot of other people, is that this is the very first time that this has actually happened on a planetary basis. So we are talking about the conscious evolution, right, of the entire planet. Okay, so the planet is ascending, period. Like, that's happening. The thing is do you want to be a part of that or not? Do you want to be a part of 5D New Earth? If you do, you have to raise your vibration. All right, so the basic things to understand is that 5D New Earth is love-based, okay? A love-based frequency, a love-based vibration. 3D Old World is fear-based, a fear-based vibration, right? Predominantly so, okay? 5D New Earth, unity consciousness. 3D Old World, separation consciousness, okay? Think about separation. Look at how many things in our existence are separatist, like it's just separate, all right? And then when you have a lot of things that are directing us towards how we're separate, why you need to be separate, how we're different, all that kind of stuff, that is all going to keep you in a lower vibration, all right? And the more you play that game, the more you play that vibration out, the more like you're going to go on that ride, okay? And it's not a ride that you want to be on, because we're talking about, in the 3D world, we're talking about war, we're talking about fear, we're talking about, people refer to it as a prison planet, things like that. Maybe you've heard of that. And when you talk about a 5D love-based new earth, you're talking about peace, freedom, and also the other thing is karma, okay? The 3D world has the karmic loop, all right? You're going to keep experiencing different things until you learn your lesson, right? Until you, well, there's lots of different things to that. 5D New Earth is, you can't take your karma with you, all right? So you have to do a couple of different things. One, you have to raise your vibration, okay? You have to raise your vibration. You have to become predominantly of that love-based vibration, love or above, as some people like to refer to it as. And you have to do all your work to be able to release your karma. Okay, so this is what we are doing in the Twin Flame Masters program. However, if you don't identify as a twin flame, we have something that we're working on that is called...
If you've been feeling the shift in the world, here's why. We are about to enter the last period in a 180-year cycle called Period 9, according to Chinese astrology. The last 20 years was ruled by the earth element, which is why agriculture, real estate, higher education, especially institutional education, and young men were main focus, like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos. The next 20 years, we're shifting to the fire element. So this is all about technology, creativity, artificial intelligence, women. But what does this mean for you? Two different types of non-physical worlds are going to grow astronomically. The first is cloud-based technology, artificial intelligence, electricity, internet, 5G, anything remote, AR, VR, metaverse, ET, satellites, you name it. Yes, I do think we're going to come into alien/ET contact. The second area of non-physical world that's going to come into major focus is the spiritual world, the psychic world, the shamanic journey. There will be major conversations and developments around remote viewing, remote travel, spiritual intelligence, heart-based intelligence, There might even be a cure for Alzheimer's or schizophrenia, anything that is the disease of the mind or the brain. And I truly believe that the people who don't keep up with the developments of these two intangible worlds are going to feel lackluster, left behind, emotionless, kind of numb.
Does anyone else notice that it's now completely intolerable to be with certain people, having certain conversations, and doing certain activities? For example, I am noticing that if I'm having a conversation about something that just doesn't matter to me so much, I feel such resistance even more. I can't even fake it anymore. I can't even put on a smile and engage in this awful, boring conversation for much longer. I don't know if that's you. It is a sign that we're elevating our frequency and vibration, and we can no longer tolerate anything that is not a match. Now, you hear people in the spiritual community talk about a split that's happening, a split from 3D to 5D, and what that looks like. I believe this is what it feels like. It's like I can no longer tolerate being in this space with you. I will not reach out to you. I will not seek your company anymore. I just cannot tolerate it. It's almost painful to be in this situation because it goes against every cell in my body and who I believe I am and what I stand for. An example is just like having a conversation about the weather. For goodness sakes, like how long can we talk about weather here? I'm so done talking about the weather, not because it's boring, but it's because it just doesn't work for me when I would rather and get more from having conversations about things that really matter. And the more I talk to my friends, the more I'm hearing the same story, that they just cannot tolerate this job that they're in, and they will not go back, even if the money is just way better than anything else. Even if they could make so much money and do what they want with the rest of their lives, they will not tolerate it. They will not be in those spaces. So if this is you, you are increasing your vibration, your frequency, and you're no longer resonating with these things that are in your physical environment. You are consciously choosing what is more in alignment for you because you're moving into 5D.
In the current energies, it's entirely possible that you're going to bump up against people in stubborn refusal to support you, assist you, help you. Step out of your way even. You may find, I'm not telling you, I'm not making this a prediction. You may find people standing in your way right now, as in trying to make life difficult for you, trying to cause you to lose your cool, trying to trigger you. You may find that energy. And the reason why it's sitting there in the collective right now is because the light is becoming lighter and the dark is becoming darker. And that's exactly on track for what we're doing. We're headed into a two-world split. The two frequencies of our planet are in the process of separating into two slipstreams. And as they do, people start congregating, almost like a deep polarization. See that in the world? And as that polarization gets stronger and stronger and stronger, the place where they meet gets weaker and weaker and weaker until eventually it's almost like an energetic membrane that starts to crystallize around these two streams of consciousness to the point of separation. That's called the two-world split. That's what we're on the brink of. And a lot of people are going to be angry that they're not going where you are. You are stepping into 5D, or what you may think of as higher consciousness. There are those people on the planet who, for whatever their reasons are, have chosen not to. It's not because they can't. It's simply because they're not ready.
Kanye and Elon being diagnosed autistic is a great reminder that anybody can be an asshole if they don't have an interest or a realization that they need to heal. But I think it's also pointing to something else that the autistics know, some of us at least. Some of us have this deep knowing that we're part of the new world. And I think it's because of the way that we are. I think we're like a new evolution of people. Not that if you're not autistic, you're lesser than or anything like that, but the way that we exist, particularly when we heal and when we come together, is new and really beautiful. We don't have an interest in hierarchical systems, we value equity and fairness. We want peace. And I think there's something to be said about the fact that so many of us are coming out of the woodwork and finding one another that also speaks to why all of a sudden these very toxic people are being identified as autistic too. It's the same way all Black people are thugs when actually Black women are the most educated demographic in the nation. And ever since we were dragged to this McDonald's ass nation, our contributions have been unmatched. We create, we entertain, we invent, like we're the goats. That is the same thing that I believe is happening to autistic and neurodivergent people, because up until now, now we were already treated like lesser than, but everybody accepted it. But now that we're coming out of the woodwork, more people are starting to understand who we actually are, and that's a problem. So I would strongly advise you against crowd-think right now, and instead urge you to do a little critical thinking. Why are women oppressed? Why are Black people oppressed? Why is any group oppressed if not for fear of what might happen if we come together and realize and step into our power? That said, fellow neurodivergents, I created an app for us to do just that. It's for introspective spiritual neurodivergents who want to join together in community and also have access to tools to perpetually stay ready.
Here are 6 signs that you're about to enter a new reality, or what is also known as shifting into a new timeline or a new dimensional reality. First, you no longer have the desire or interest or pull to spend time with the people that you're close to. And this leads to number 2, in which you are experiencing a strong desire to find something or someone or some place that is new. Which leads to number 3, which is sensing that something is on its way to you, but you have no clue what that is. Number 4, you feel like you are in limbo. And this is because when you're shifting into a new reality or a new dimensional framework, you are leaving the old behind. And before you enter the new is this in-between limbo state. Number 5 is you're doing all of your basic responsibilities. You're going to work, you're doing your chores, you're engaging in your hobbies, but they all seem to be done on autopilot. Number 6, you go to bed feeling like something is unfinished, undone. And you wake up with the expectation of making something happen. Remember, the new timeline you're entering isn't fully established yet. It's like you're still walking in the old energy, but your energy is very much in the new dimensional frequency. Like you're waiting for the veil to be lifted or for the official opening to happen. You know about it, but you can't quite go in yet. And you don't quite know what it's going to look like yet. And what it looks like is actually where you are right now. When you shift into a new reality, you're expecting things to be different. But what is different is the energy within yourself. So long as you deny this new energy within yourself, you deny your new reality.
Alright, so I know y'all been hearing about everybody talking about we should have timelines, bro. But that shit's starting to get undeniable. Like, I already believe that shit just because of the signs in front of me. Like, you can't ignore the signs, and because of the way I feel and the way that the world feel now. But I can't be the only one that's experiencing, like, bro, I really feel like I'm dying inside, bro. And it's not really like in no bad way. I take care of myself. I'm not depressed, but it's like the version of me from that timeline is literally gone now. From that version of me from literally just a month ago when they start talking about this shit is gone now. Like, it feel like, you feel me, my identity is gone. I don't know if it's an ego death or whatever it is, but I really just can't recognize myself no more. And this shit just feel crazy, bro. The best way I can explain it, bro, it literally feel like that was my past life, bro. It feel like the version of me from literally just a month ago was literally a past life, bro. I ain't gonna fake though. I've been fighting with the past version of myself for like a year plus now, bro. Like, I've been shifting to a new person for a minute now. But ever since a month ago, bro, it really feel different now, like on some real shit. It feel like I finally battled that old version of myself and now it's gone, bro. But it's like it just happened. I literally don't got no friends. I don't got fucking, like, none of my old friends, bro. I don't talk to none of these niggas no more for real, bro. Cause niggas not on the same shit I'm on. Like, you feel me? I don't do none of the same shit I used to do. Like, even when I do the same shit I used to do, bro, that shit don't feel the same, or it just be getting boring quick as hell, or I just want to go do something else right after that. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I can't play games no more. I can't really watch TV at all. If I watch TV, bro, like the other day, bro, I got off my fast. I tried to chill, eat snacks and shit, and you feel me? I couldn't do it. It's like, if that shit not stimulating my mind, or I'm not learning something out of that shit, or improving myself from that shit, bro, it's like I can't do that shit no more, bro. Like, on some real shit. Like, I was trying to watch a movie the other day and eat snacks and just chill, and it just felt wrong. It didn't feel wrong, but it just didn't feel like how I used to, bro. Like, even when I eat certain foods now, bro, like the other day, like how I just said, I try to eat some snacks and shit, you feel me? Even if I try to eat some pizza, like, I ain't gonna fake, I've been vegan for like a whole year plus now, but I still eat cheese and shit. I'm trying to get off this cheese for good, and I've been doing hella good with that shit. But after my fast, I went back to that shit. I had me like some pizza or something and a burrito or something that day. Bro, it's like I can't eat that shit. Like, that shit I immediately feel my energy plummet, bro. I immediately feel the effects of the shit that I eat now, bro. Like, obviously, I can still eat the same shit if I wanted to, but it's like, if that shit don't no fruit or no alkaline something, bro, I can immediately gonna feel that shit. I'm immediately feel that shit affect my energy, bro, and that should be shifting my whole thought process, all type of shit. It dead ass feel like this version of me that I've been so long, this version I've been building up, and I just been like turning into my whole life. It's like now, it's like I gotta start all over again. It's like even the habits I used to do, I don't resonate with none of the habits I used to do no more. I gotta form whole new habits now. I gotta find whole new things to do for fun. Like, I can play the game and shit like how I used to. That shit be cool, but I don't really feel like shit don't really be fun for real unless it's like outside or interactive, like in the real life. Like, if that shit not in real life, that shit be kind of boring for real. But yeah, man, the best way I could put it, bro, I just feel like I'm starting all over, bro. I feel like a whole new version of myself is building right now. And now I gotta figure myself out all the way over again, even though it took so long just to figure this version of myself out. But yeah, man, peace and abundance to everybody watch this video. Y'all have a good day.
So you can live your whole life with your third eye chakra blocked, but it's the inability to deal with it when it's open that lets you know that you had a serious problem the whole time. So when it's blocked, you just can't see a vision for yourself that's higher than the grindstone you have your nose to. But when all of a sudden all the creativity starts rushing out, let's do it. All the creativity starts rushing out. You have so many ideas. You want to create everything at the same time. And you start to think you're crazy simply for being your natural self. That's the problem. So I want to walk you through all the chakras and show you how every single one of life's sufferings is connected to one of these. It's only a couple more days to do this. Bye.
We're going to pick a divergent timeline or a direct timeline. A divergent.
Like I said, we're going to touch up some stuff on this book. So in this book is called Spell of Abundance, Love, Wealth, and Protection. So in this book, on the first page, actually, I have a glamour affirmation that you will basically say, you stand in front of the mirror and you stare at yourself and you admire yourself and you will say to yourself how beautiful you are. You'll basically seal this your beauty, like your glam, after you've done your makeup, or even stand in front of the mirror naked with nothing on, so you can really reaffirm yourself of your beauty, of your confidence and all that. This book is mainly for like self-confidence and self-elevation, you know, calling the goddess in you, calling the divinity in you, you know, calling the beauty in you, and also work with the moon, because the moon represents the woman, the mother, womb, water, all of this. So yeah, I have all the steps in here of all the spells that you need to do. It even has one to get rid of unwanted guests. It's pretty funny. To get rid of unwanted guests. And this book right here, right? So I'm gonna run down real quick of all the materials that you're going to need. You will need a brand new broom. It has to be brand new. And you'll need a piece of parchment paper, a black pen, a black trash bag, because we're going to get rid of this sucker, right? And of course your intentions. And also I have spells on here that you can say. I have daily affirmations. And also I have spells on here that you can do every single day to work with the energy of the planets of the day, and also the archangels that work with the day. So anyways, there's so many spells. There's a 7-day manifestation spell with archangels. And let's see. A 30-day money spell with bay leaves and the Fihu sign, which is a money sign. It's like an F with the extra part. Anyways, the symbol's there, and I even show you like what you need to do, what the sigil look like, all that. And the keys to enhance your spell. So there are different things on here on how to enhance your spell and basically grow your finance, grow your love, self-love, self-admiration, chance to say to yourself to give you that extra energy to go about your day. And also tips to enhance your spell. Oh, I already said this. And morning coffee abundance prosperity spell. You guys remember I just shared a video about morning coffee and how important it is when it comes to hoodoo, and how you can basically use your first cup of coffee in the morning to manifest a better life or a better day, or to bring forth money to you. So don't let, you know, you're already doing these things anyway, so you might as well just incorporate something a little bit extra to basically boost your thing. And here's a to influence your boss spell. So this one, I'm sure people who are actually working are going to love this. It's to influence your boss and attract favors towards you at work. Because look, in this economy, we're all working and we need some boost at work, and we also sometimes need to be tied to our job, so therefore you don't get fired. You know what I mean? So there's some stuff that you could do to basically tie yourself to your job, and or tie the job to you. And once you're done and you're all tired of that job, you can get rid of it. It's not something that's completely permanent, but use magic, guys. It's here for you to use. You have the herbs in your closet, you have the herbs in your pantry, you have the candles that you could just simply buy some candles super cheap. Use magic to elevate your life. Use magic to make yourself better. Let me tell you, Jesus was out here using magic, okay? Walking on water and stuff and turning water into wine. Sounds like magic to me. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.